Elecciones de Estados Unidos de América 2016.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Demócratas y republicanos. Comencemos con los demócratas. La favorita en todas las encuestas de la candidatura demócrata, Hillary Clinton, es exsecretaria de Estado 2009-2013, ex senadora por el estado de Nueva York y ex primera dama 1992-2000. En los últimos años ha liderado la Fundación Clinton junto a su marido Bill Clinton y su hija Chelsea. A lo largo de su carrera ha defendido los derechos de las mujeres y las niñas en todo el mundo, el acceso a la educación y la igualdad de oportunidades. Hillary Clinton también defendió la guerra de Irak y ha mantenido posturas en política exterior más agresivas que el presidente Obama. Su principal enemiga es ella misma, el escándalo de los correos electrónicos durante su etapa en el Departamento de Estado y la crisis de Benghazi, investigada por el Congreso, parecen las únicas posibles amenazas a su carrera hacia la Casa Blanca. Bernie Sanders, el senador por el estado de Vermont, es una de las grandes sorpresas del Partido Demócrata en esta campaña, al haber logrado movilizar a un importante sector electorado más progresista. Se le atribuye haber forzado a Clinton a clarificar sus posturas más progresistas en este ciclo a través de algunas de las propuestas más liberales que se han escuchado. Sanders ha logrado movilizar a un importante sector del electorado más joven. Su punto más débil es precisamente sus posturas más izquierdistas y que se define como un demócrata socialista, un término recibido con gran rechazo en Estados Unidos. Sanders también ha dejado un flanco abierto en su postura por la regulación de las armas, condicionada en su etapa de senador por el hecho de ser de Vermont, un estado donde abundan las armas. Los republicanos. Donald Trump, el empresario multimillonario y estrella televisiva, aspira a sus 68 años a las nominaciones republicanas. El aspirante se adentró en la esfera política con su campaña contra Obama, al alegar que no había revelado su verdadero certificado de nacimiento para poder acceder a la presidencia. Trump arremetió en su anuncio contra la élite política estadounidense, basándose en su experiencia como empresario de éxito, y afirmó que solo alguien como él, desligado de la política y sus falsas promesas, es capaz de reorientar el rumbo del país. Sus reproches a los inmigrantes procedentes de México han desatado una oleada de críticas.
And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend, believe me. But they're killing us economically. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems. And they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people. But I speak to border guards, and they tell us what we're getting. And it only makes common sense. It only makes common sense. They're sending us not the right people. It's coming from more than Mexico. It's coming from all over South and Latin America, and it's coming probably from the Middle East. But we don't know, because we have no protection and we have no competence. We don't know what's happening. And it's got to stop. And it's got to stop fast.
Esto es para nosotros lo más relevante, los demócratas y los republicanos. Cerramos este video con un discurso del presidente Obama.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. And the reason is because I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I think they recognize that being president is a serious job. It's not hosting a talk show or a reality show. It's not promotion. It's not marketing. It's hard. And a lot of people count on us getting it right. And it's not a matter of pandering and doing whatever will get you in the news on a given day. And sometimes it requires you making hard decisions even when people don't like it. And doing things that are unpopular. And standing up for people who are vulnerable but don't have some powerful political constituency. And it requires being able to work with leaders around the world in a way that reflects the importance of the office. And gives people confidence that you know the facts, and you know their names, and you know where they are on a map, and you know something about their history. And you're not just going to play to the crowd back home because they have their own crowds back home, and you're trying to solve problems. And so, yeah, during primaries people vent and they express themselves, and it seems like entertainment, and oftentimes it's reported just like entertainment. But as you get closer, reality has a way of intruding. And these are the folks who I have faith in, because they ultimately are going to say, whoever's standing where I'm standing right now has the nuclear codes with them and can order 21-year-olds into a firefight and have to make sure that the banking system doesn't collapse, and is often responsible for not just the United States of America, but 20 other countries that are having big problems or are falling apart and are going to be looking for us to do something. And the American people are pretty sensible. And I think they'll make a sensible choice in the end.
Síguenos como Todas. Y no olvides suscribirte.